Oh, so the Arc de Triomphe is in New York now? Ooh, a soap opera for trees.
The Etna Life Motion Picture Bureau?
Yeah, they're about due for a hit.
Could have read my whole policy by now. Etna Life is proud to present the Hitler Youth Choir.
These are America's future citizens.
Practicing a maneuver known as the French Retreat.
These are the boys and girls to whom we must look for leadership.
So who is the leader in a circle?
These
Are the voyages of the starship Lily White.
Hey, Bobby, you got that joint ready yet? Ah, crap! I just tore the paper!
But as the twig is bent,
I was unaware of the Vatican's interest in dendrology.
No, that's Alexander Pope, not Pope Alexander.
Oh.
these were the boys and girls of yesterday. Kids
Turns
whose
out Venetian
fathers and
blinds aren't a
brothers
good
fought
security
for them
system
during
after
the
all.
war.
Who knew?
They
Do you have any
too
twos?
might
Go
have
fish.
become good American citizens, but instead enemies of society.
Buying Metamucil from old men on the street corner.
This actually is my car. I just like breaking into it to keep things interesting.
Does my gun clash with my code?
It's fine.
Stairs, yes, right where I left them. Wall's still there. Does my collar look okay?
Yes, now let's get him. I'm Jack Ruby.
What?
Here, hold my pistol.
You're a pistol. Steven, they're coming!
Already? I paid too much for my muffler!
Behind every hardened criminal
Is a hardened
shadow of
criminal.
youthful lawbreaker. Into the pattern of every major crime is woven a story of parental
He's in the
neglect,
Chris Brown signature
of
cell.
misguided youth. Just as the twig is bent, the trees incline.
For a steep incline, use a lower gear.
The American home is fast becoming home in name only.
Because they turned into
Thousands
trailers?
of families migrating to industrial areas are faced with inadequate housing,
But tons of
recreation
clotheslines.
facilities. Parents working side by
Dear
side in
Stan,
essential
I'm
factories,
leaving you for
offices,
Janice.
and shipped
I
out
hope
of
someday you can
equally
find
essential
happiness.
jobs of
Signed,
maintaining
Laurel.
a normal home life.
Nice breakfast, Mom.
Mother of the Year.
Does that say can't wake dad?
You must have went on another bender.
Visit beautiful Serbia.
Children of all ages are feeling the effects of war.
And
especially
loving
young
it.
minds are too often being influenced into wrongdoing. Smaller children, left to their own devices, are following the example of older
Yahtzee.
children and learning habits
Drop
and
these.
practices far too old for their years.
Wow, that was fast.
Kid's a quick draw with the lighter.
And that's why Mommy cries into her Chardonnay at night.
School-age children, without supervision, are playing hooky from school and spending their time on the streets, in theaters, and other places of amusement.
Dear teachers, please excuse Douglas and Betsy this afternoon as they will be visiting places of amusement. Signed, our mom. Hey, Guadalcanal Diaries at the Dollar Theater.
Dear Diary, today I shot at some Japs and got malaria. War is hell. Yeah, I think Texaco threw up on his head.
Teenage boys and girls are leaving high schools and colleges for well-paying jobs.
As opposed to suffering the crippling debt and lack of certainty associated with higher education?
What dicks.
pockets filled
Hey, you
with
like
money,
elbows? I
these
got
young
one.
people are
That's
seeking
great,
dangerous
Johnny.
thrills and excitement in semi-darkened taverns.
Well, thank God they're
where
not fully
jukeboxes
darkened.
And dance floors often lead to trouble.
And that starts with T, and that rhymes with D, and that stands for dancing?
Here in River City. Come back here, Susie. It's semi-darkened here.
And that's when I realized that I just wasn't comfortable in a man's body.
Oh, not again.
Okay, another Zima and a triple scotch neat. Anything else I can do for yous?
Yeah, just bring me the bottle.
5309.
Young, romantically inclined girls, confused by the hero-worshipping spirit of wartime.
Work
find
phone
it
sex
hard to
lines
resist
for
the
extra
glamour of
cash.
Military uniforms.
Hey, you better keep your feet away from my pens. Okay, Johnny, go ahead.
Oh, would you mind putting your hat back on?
Hi, I'm Private Johnson. Allow me to introduce you to the other privates in my unit.
Well, Johnny, your unit may be small, but let's hope it fights proudly.
Boy meets girl romances culminate in hasty marriages with short and hectic honeymoons.
Whereas
Even
boy
well
meets
thought
boy
out and
romances
well-intended
culminate in
boys
laid-back
and girls in their
marriages
late
and
teens
long,
and early
relaxing
20s
honeymoons in the
victims
south of France.
wars
Sounds
and
nice.
You've been drafted.
Before they scarcely become more than friends, the boy is ordered to duty miles from home. and the girl
This thing only
returns
gets
to the
my space.
comparative monotony of school or work.
Knight Queen 6 and checkmate.
In spite of
Seriously,
their good
Bob,
intentions,
have you ever even played
these
bingo
young people
before?
often find themselves in dangerous
Hey,
situations.
the evil sisters
their
from The
leisure
Shining
time.
got hot. Stole
In
this
a
single
world at
malt
war,
for you,
as in
Pops.
peace, it is every
Hey,
parent's
look the
duty
kid
to
right
equip the
here,
younger
finally
members of the
contributing to the
family with
family.
a post-war task ahead.
Why
It is
the
more
fence
important
for
today
us,
than ever before
bippity-boppity-bow
to maintain a normal home life. No
Needs
parent
more white.
can escape the responsibility.
How much
of
longer do
guiding
we have
the
to play
next
Ring Around the
generation into
Rosie?
maturity.
Cut! Until you stop screwing it up, Sally. Take 36.
If you must be away from home all day,
Hire a
your
Mexican
children
to
in a
take care of your
community
children.
care Center, kindergarten, or elsewhere, in the charge of competent, understanding supervisors. Know your children's companions.
And your
Go
companions'
to your
children.
neighborhood,
Yeah,
find out
enough of
with whom
that.
your small children are playing, and meet their parents.
Jenny, calm down. We don't want another incident.
Raise your children to respect the law rather than to fear it.
Hey,
And to
copper,
regard the
why are you wearing a
policeman
dress?
As their friend.
Check it out, I lifted his gun.
I got his badge.
Listen, son,
Keep
you can't
growing
trust
boys and
banks.
girls at
Put all your
trade
money in
values.
glass pigs.
Sound
Have them
advice.
start their own savings accounts and invest part of their allowance in war stamps.
And also, keep some
Show
spare
them
cash
our
in your
systematic
passport
training
handy in case you
program
gotta leave
help
the
them
country in
attain
a
the
hurry.
things they want and provide for their future security. Encourage your children to read good literature by subscribing to wholesome magazines.
Yes,
by
dear,
even
it would
enjoying
appear
your
that
local
my
vending
two-of-a-kind
library.
bids your smoky. Oh, Agnes, wherever did you get that hat, Elmer Fudd?
Help
And
them
that,
find
son,
hobbies,
is how babies are made.
and entertainment in the home.
It's important to be useful so your husband will love you. Ooh, Avatar! Is it in 3D?
Yeah, Alice, I downloaded the glasses too.
Join your local parent-teacher association. Attend the meetings regularly.
And bring it down from the inside.
Get acquainted with your children's teachers.
And your
check
teachers'
with them
children.
frequently to
Hey,
make sure
no
your
more.
Boys and girls are attending school regularly and on time.
It says here you failed fake letter writing.
Hey, can it, Pops, I outrank you. Ooh, Cannibal Corpse,
Help
put
keep
this
your
on.
older sons and
Oh,
daughters
Pat Boone.
by encouraging
Janice,
them to
just
bring
give
their
it to me, I'll
friends
do
to
it
your
myself.
home. Insist on meeting your daughter's dates.
And your
Learn
date's
something about
daughters.
their background
Come on, Paul, there's a
and
better joke than
association.
that.
But I like that one.
Whatever your religious faith,
It's
train
wrong.
your children to attend church services regularly. And set an example by going with them as much as possible.
Hey, they turned Monticello into a church.
As parents, you
I
can
wasn't
render
reading Marx.
no greater service to your country
Than to keep your
by
children
providing
locked
a
out
wholesome,
while you are away.
normal home life
By
for your
Microsoft.
children.
Trust me.
Give them the
Does
parental
anyone else
guidance
see these
and
bats?
supervision they need
Achtung!
to become good American citizens,
I can't see a thing!
able to take their places as leaders
Oh, hey,
in
look,
the
it's
new
the ice
world.
cream man.
Someday an
That
arc's
will
gonna
be there.
melt my face.
Almost
His
over.
education forms the common mind
Come over here, box ears.
as the Twig
Nashwa.
inclined.
And Etna reminds you to insure your trees against bent twigs. If you're still with us, we'd like to thank you for watching our first attempt at a film riff. This is Neil.
And this is Paul, and we are Riff Against the Machine. If you liked this riff, please let us know in the comments. Thanks.
Peace.